Hello YouTube, blonde bun coming in hot. It's been a while since my last YouTube studio vlog. To be honest, I have attempted to film studio vlogs for the past month or so, but it's just been a random string of footage. It hasn't been like, I don't know, no continuing, like, when it comes to vlogging, it's really helpful to have like a theme or a narrative or something that really ties the video all together. And I just haven't had anything that really ties the video together. It usually ends up in a Patreon vlog because my patrons are chill with chaotic all over the place vlogs. I've been really busy creatively lately and have been a bit all over the place, like working on a lot of different things at one time, which might be why I've been struggling to kind of put a video together. First thing, I've started back onto the tarot card project, which you guys are already seeing here on YouTube with the Twitch replays, and I've been live streaming that at least once a week on Twitch, which has been really great. So it's been a nice, like, productive hangout live stream sesh while working on those tarot cards. And currently I'm working on the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, but I work on those on stream. So I really try not to work on them off stream, which is kind of nice. It's like allocated time to work on that. So that's one big thing that I'm working on. The next thing that I'm working on is I've actually been art journaling, and I think you've already seen some little clips here and there, but I've gotten back into art journaling again, which is really nice. I haven't art journaled, or at least there was a long chunk of time there where no art journaling was taking place. To be back in it and feeling like I'm making some meaningful kind of work mostly off camera has been really nice. I of course just finished the April Art Challenge 2 weeks ago, so that was nice. Lots of illustration work there. And kind of now that I have that done, I'm starting to take some of those designs and things that I made for the April Art Challenge, and I'm now kind of turning it into new merch. So a number of those illustrations are really great sticker designs and things that I want to turn into product basically to offer in my Etsy shop. So that's kind of a big thing that I've been working on. I just ordered a whole bunch of them as kind of larger die cut stickers. I've already been hoarding some other die cut stickers that I've kind of been ordering. So now I kind of have like a good list of products that I'm kind of revisiting and restocking. So I'm kind of gearing up again for another shop restock and launch. Like, I feel very inspired and working on all these things, but I feel a little scatterbrained because I'll be like, ooh, should I work on this? No, I'll work on this. No, let me work on this. Okay, I have 15 minutes, I could start this. Oh, but wait, I want to do this. So I just feel like I'm like, just like I'm galloping all over the place, and find it really hard to just like sit down and commit to one thing because my brain is just everywhere, which is, I think, a good problem to have, so I'm not gonna complain about it. Right now, I think I'm going to get into art journaling a little bit more. I have some pages, some spreads that are really close to being done. Actually, I think I might have finished one yesterday. Let's see. I think I did finish one yesterday. Yeah, so I finished this guy yesterday, which was nice. I started this such a long time ago, so it's exciting to have this done. I'm really pleased with the way that this looks. I need to photograph it, get it photographed and up on the gram. So I got this one done yesterday, which is cool. And then I'm also working on 2 other spreads. One that I was working on that I was filming a bit more for Patreon. I make these sort of mixed media mashup videos over there that are kind of just like little snippets of things that I'm working on. So if I am working on an art journal spread and I have some little snippets to share, that's what I'll do. So I was filming a bit of the illustration progress on this one. So colorful. I feel like this represents kind of my life at this current moment. This current season of my life is represented by funky ghosts with arms, letters, and bananas. That's my current symbols. I'm also working on this spread, which I keep kind of toggling back and forth on. I definitely need to work on the illustration component, and it needs a bit more. This has got a ways to go. I think both of these spreads that I just shared have a ways to go, but I'm making it work. The other thing that's interesting too is that these spreads, this one as well as that colorful banana one, I'm actually creating in my Strathmore Mixed Media sketchbook, which is kind of crazy. So I'm art journaling for the first time in this because I want to see how it holds up. I typically art journal in the Moleskine Art Plus if I'm in a blank sketchbook, if I'm not in an altered book. And lately I've been leaning more towards just working out of a blank book. So my Moleskine Art Pluses is usually what I like to work in, but sometimes the paper can get a little funky depending on how your book starts to bulk up. So I really want to experiment with art journaling in the Strathmore Mixed Media because it lays so flat, and I want to see if it continues to do that even with the bulk, and how it kind of holds up as I keep journaling in it. So I'm experimenting with that. I'll let you know how it goes, but thus far it's better than what I thought, which is good. So I'd like to keep making some progress on those and then start getting some shop prep work underway, like batching up some new stickers and even some packing tape, which I have a crazy idea for. Okay, you are on a box in a shelf. It's no secret that I use some really fun packing tape on my Etsy orders, or at least try to, and for the longest time it's been this pink skull tape. I've had this packing tape for a while now, and I've reordered it a number of times, and it's kind of like my favorite go-to fun packing tape. But I get asked all the time if I will sell chunks of this, because this particular packing tape, and it has like, it's like traditional packing tape in that it has like the threads in it or whatever, so it's really, really sturdy, and you just wet the back to apply it. I get a lot of people asking me if I can sell chunks of this because it's really, really fun to use in art journaling and mixed media stuff. So whatever the image is, you can cut them out individually and stick them wherever you want. You could do big blocks of chunks of stuff in your art journaling. It's really, really fun. So I had this, which I still have, and I think a long time ago I sold this in a weird bundle of stuff. It was like, it came with other stuff though. It was like stickers and something else. It was like a little sticker pack, and it had like a little bonus strip of this. But people keep asking me to bring this back and sell just the packing tape. Well, ask and you shall receive. Another fun packing tape design that I have is this ghost and like limbs packing tape, which is just on white. And I've actually used this myself in my own art journal spread, which I'll show you in a moment. And I cut out these little individual limbs and stuff and collaged it into some of my own art journaling stuff. So I have this random big roll of it, and I don't usually use it on packaging. So I thought, hey, I'm starting a packing tape collection here. And then I ordered 2 more designs. The bananas in the pink. The bananas are so fun. You can cut these babies out and just have big old bananas. You can even just use like a big chunk of this on the front of your sketchbook, because I'm gonna sell them in pretty big pieces. So you're gonna get like big strips of them. Then I got the ghosts as well, and the ghosts are super fun because it's got the splattery background happening. You've got the little individual ghosts. If you wanted to cut each one out individually, you could go ham. So as I've kind of already mentioned, I decided that I'm gonna put together like a packing tape sampler pack of these 4 designs in one little pack. So you'll get a nice little sampling of fun packing tape to use as tape, or to cut up and use in mixed media stuff. So packing tape sampler coming soon to Etsy. And real quick, just to show you, this was the art journal spread that I had mentioned. Not that this is done, this is definitely not completed, but I wanted to show you that it has the little limbs on it that I cut off from the packing tape in there, and I incorporated it into the spread. But look at how tiny the little fingers are. It's just a fun and kind of versatile way to use the tape, kind of like washi tape, but it has just a different feeling to it. It's a little bit thicker, so my mixed media peeps, you'll probably enjoy how this feels. I think someone's trying to get into my office. Lurchy, you wanna come in, old man? Yeah. Come on, Lurchy. I've put more rugs down, so he's got a runway. He's got a runway. Good boy. Hi, Lurchy. Hi, good boy. He's got a runway to his bed. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. Good boy, Lurchy. Good morning. Good boy. You're a good boy. Good morning. I have been really busy toggling between packing up new merch for the shop and also art journaling. I've been art journaling a ton, so it feels good. I'm bouncing between two very productive things, which is good. Although right now I'm packing up a bag, a tote bag. I don't know where any of my backpacks went. I'm packing up a tote bag to take with me to the car dealership because I'm taking my car in to get serviced. I was waiting until I was fully vaccinated to do this because, as you know, you take your car in, you either, someone drops you off or you sit there and wait. And because I have to drive a bit to get to where this service center is, I am doing it solo. James needs to work. He can't really be following me and sitting, driving me down there and then waiting and then bringing it. It just doesn't, it's too much. So it makes more sense for me to just go with the car and sit there and wait however long it takes to be done. I've had both good and bad car dealership waiting sessions. Usually I find myself to be pretty productive. I arrange my workload as such so that I have very specific things that I'm working on while I'm sitting there waiting. I even prepared a list of things to do while I'm sitting there waiting. Stuck at dealership to-do list so that I can try to get some stuff done. Most of which it's a lot of editing and kind of more annoying computer-y things that I need to take care of. But I am also going to bring my 5-year journal because I am behind on this. So I might work on that as well. When I say I'm behind on the actual entries, but as a little bit of a cheat, what I do is that I'll just take a Post-it and I'll write specific notes of what happened kind of each day, just so that I know what it is that I need to go back and write. So it makes me feel like I'm behind, but it's a organized behind, if you know what I mean. So I've got my planner, my 5-year, I'm gonna take my laptop, my external hard drive, hopefully get some editing done, and while things are like rendering and whatnot, I can be catching up on my 5-year journal. That is the plan. We'll see how productive it gets, I don't know. Also, I had 2 new stickers arrive yesterday. Hold on. I had new stickers arrive. I also finished packing up all of those packing tape samples, so that's something that you saw me do. You guys have asked me for these, so they are here. And this is a sample, by the way, of some of my paper bag packaging. I am slowly swapping out all of my cello packaging into paper packaging. So there's a bit of a transition because I have to buy the stuff in bulk, so I'm trying to use up the cello stuff that I've had in my stash for a really long time. I'm at the final tail end of it, and I'm starting to transition into paper. So you might get paper bags, smaller stuff. I also have little paper like waxed bags. So yay for new packaging, more earth-friendly packaging. So I got all those packed up. So that's ready to rock, but here are some new stickers that arrived. I got this little lady made into a sticker. The plastic is still on this, obviously, but I got this little lady made into a sticker, which I'm very pleased about. And then I also got the pink banana with the guts turned into a sticker, die cut vinyl babies. Slowly but surely, shop stuff is coming together. But now I need to finish getting packed up to go sit at the dealership. Ugh. I have returned from the dealership. Yes, I have returned from the dealership and I need to now unpack my bag. Thankfully, my car was finished way faster than what they had told me originally. I got there at 9, which is when my appointment was, and they were like, buckle up, you're gonna be here till at least 1 o'clock. And I was like, okay, found myself a little table and nook and had myself all set up. I at least got one video edited, was in the middle of exporting it, and then I was working in my sketchbook, so I was doing some sketchbook stuff and editing, took care of some emails and admin things, which was nice. Stuff that's just been like backing up that I haven't taken care of, so I got that off my plate. Which is good. But then they called me and my car was done, so I didn't have to wait, however many hours. So I was like, really, I was caught off guard because I was hunkering down to be there all day and work all day. Back home now, I'm gonna get myself resettled. I need to like export the things that I was editing because I kind of had to like quickly pack up. But I did want to share you just a few things that I've kind of been dabbling with. Can I even show you anything in this? This is my off-camera crinkle sketchbook, which I really make an effort to not film myself using this because I think it's important to have some things as a content creator that's not on camera. Can I share with you here? I don't think I can really show what I was working on. I can't really show what I'm working on, and here's why. I wanna tell you my kooky, crazy idea. I am working on a sticker advent calendar of sorts. It will be like a mystery sticker advent. I'm trying to do one for Halloween, or basically for October. I don't know if it would be for the whole month. I'm gonna try at least for 2 weeks. So it would be like 14 mystery stickers that would be in tiny little stamped envelopes. I'm still kind of working on the packaging. I've ordered some packaging, there's some stuff back there. I've ordered some packaging that I'm starting to experiment and play with, but I'm also working on creating sticker designs for it and taking artwork and making artwork and doing all the things, but I don't want to share it because if it's going in the advent calendar, it's going to be a surprise. So that will be like mystery stickers, mystery sticker advent. And it's an idea that I've had for a while. I really fell in love with Sticky's advent calendar that they do. Now, mine would be nothing at that scale because theirs is like full sheets and you like pull it out of a notebook. But I was so pleased with the way that the mini stickers have turned out, these new batches of mini stickers that I've been doing. So I'm playing with the idea of doing stickers that are comparable to that size, maybe a little bit bigger, or if they're smaller, do them in like pairs, I don't know, and then putting them in little tiny paper envelopes that would be numbered, and it would be in a larger envelope or larger package of some sort, and then every day you would take out the envelope and open it up, and that would be your mystery sticker. I like the idea of doing a October one so that I could make everything spooky, like design all the packaging to be spooky and have all spooky sticker designs. You know, not stuff that's not overly Halloween, but certainly that fits my aesthetic, you know what I mean? And if that goes over well, then I am toying with the idea of then maybe doing a Christmas one. I don't know. I had a few ideas for some initial sticker designs, so I kind of was working on those. I don't want to share them in case they end up actually being the final thing, but I really love my off-camera crinkle sketchbook is like the love of my life right now. It's just been really fun to work in, and it's messy and crinkly and all that jazz. There's a flip of this in my current sketchbooks video over on Patreon if you want to see a page-by-page flip of this eventually when I finish it, which is going to be a long time from now because there's a lot of pages in these crinkly sketchbooks here. At some point there will be a flip through tour of this on YouTube when I finish it, but I am nowhere near that. Anything else to report? Let me see. I think the only other thing that I want to do today, oh, I did make a bit more progress on this, but I think you've seen all of this. I think you've seen most of this. The lighting's a little weird in here because I have my lamp on, but making progress on this. I'm quite pleased. Gonna keep at it on that. What else? I think the only other thing is that I'm going to spend kind of today organizing my studio up a little bit more. I've been filming long-term since we moved here, basically the long-term setup of my art studio of like when we first moved, how I had it arranged, how it has evolved, because I think the thing with studio tours is that you see these beautiful, you know, well-produced, nice setup art studios and tours and stuff, but I think it's kind of cool to maybe see the evolution of that, because I think when you're in a space and you're making that space your own, it evolves over time as you get settled into it and decide different functions and things that do work and don't work. So since we have moved here, I have been filming the process of me arranging my studio. And I think I'm really close to pretty much having things where I want it, to where now I can kind of start to beautify things. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. You can see over here, I brought a TV in here, and I wanna get my gaming stuff set up in here because now James isn't here, so I have more space. So I'd like to get a gaming thing situated. This lighting is not very flattering for me right now. Let me turn this lamp off. That might be worse. I don't know. Either way, I have a TV in here now, and I'm trying to get my gaming setup situated. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here because I feel like I have got a lot of random footage and I've been rambling a lot. This vlog was really just about, you know, all the new stuff. I got new stuff coming to the shop. Hopefully end of June, I'm hoping to launch all these things. I don't know, I'm still waiting for product to come in, so we shall see. And I'm gonna keep working on these art journal spreads as well that I've made some significant progress on. So I'm happy about all that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you're new here, and of course you can catch me over on Twitch. I stream at least once a week, usually over there. working on my tarot card project or shop stuff. I do shop stuff as well. Or you can watch the replays here on my YouTube channel too if you need someone to hang out with or some background noise. Those replays are very handy for that. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!